Hey everyone, it's Jason. Welcome to another One Piece the card game unboxing. This is for Pillars of Strength. One Piece pack number 3. This is set number 3. I know I previously did one for Paramount Wars, which is the second set. And those are buying individual packs at the store. Here I actually ended up picking up a full booster box, so we'll see, if we get better rarities out of this. I not know who probably a bunch of these characters are because this is farther in the story than I am. But we'll definitely take a look. So there are 12 cards per pack, 24 packs per box. I don't know if there's a box topper in here or not. But we'll have to see what we all get. I am definitely excited. Not immediately, but just recently I finished watching the One Piece live action series. I thought it was awesome. So I'm excited to always just see more and more One Piece stuff. Alright, there is no box topper in here. Alright, so we're going to have a bunch of packs. Yeah, we'll just set them off to the side there. Alright, so what do we got on here? First of all, we have a couple of different people on the front. Which again, I said I'm not going to know who all of these people are. Actually, I don't even know who either of these two are. Which is like, why are you buying One Piece if you don't know art? Because I love the old stuff. I just haven't caught up to all the new stuff. I know these are two of the enemies they fight. But we'll probably see cards for them. What's what we have in the actual pack itself? We have 127 card types in totals. In total, we have 45 commons, 32 uncommons, 26 rares, 10 super rares, 2 secret rares, 8 leaders, and 4 specials. So this is by Bandai. Just the same ones that do the Dragon Ball Super and the Digimon. So they're gonna have roughly the same kind of like layout and how they work for their cards. There's also alternate art and stuff. So if there's anything like them, buying a full booster box, I should get all the commons, uncommons. Typically, you get pretty much almost all the rares. Might be missing a couple. Super rares, usually get about half. So I should get somewhere between 6 to 7, if I'm lucky. And then specials and secret rares, usually like Digimon, you get like 1 secret rare per box. And then you get 1 alt art, so 1 alt art might potentially be the special. Might not. Leaders fall kind of a different thing. I think they fall somewhere in the rare category, but I think they're not quite super rare, but there might be some that lean that way. So we'll have to just kind of see what we get. Any other information we have on here? Does it tell us? Not people this pack alone. Different pictures. Blah, blah. Nope. Sometimes they tell you how many cards are in each pack. Or, like, not how many cards, but what the breakdown is. But it doesn't tell us in there. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and crack this open. So if this is like my other big box unboxings, what will probably end up happening is... this will probably be a 2-part video, so just heads up there. So part 1 will go through pretty much... like maybe a little less than half of the packs because I'll read through everything, and then we will go through and then video 2 I will probably rush through the rest of them as I find out, like, usually a count to see where I'm at, and once I have all the commons, I'll stop going through all the common cards. Once I have all the uncommons, I'll stop going through that. If I run through all the rares, I'll stop going through that. So as I've read off a card, I won't re-go through it even in the second video. So we'll just see where we get in here. Alright, so first up we're going to do is we have our Don card. We're going to get one of these a pack. We're going to have a bunch of these. But on the back side of that is we have the One Piece tutorial app. So you can go into the Google Play or Apple Store. You can download a tutorial and learn how to battle the Straw Crew deck. So if you don't know how to play the game, here's a great way to go learn. I'm not going to go through all the different information and all the cards, but there's definitely cool. Might be able to get it online, possibly just online. Alright, so we're going to go through it and see what we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 commons. There are 8 commons, it looks like, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 commons. 3 uncommons, so it gives us 10 cards, so 10 of our 12. And then the last ones are going to look like be either 2 rares or a foil and a rare. I'm not sure, because sometimes you get foils in there. Let's jump in and see what we got. So our first card up is going to be Captain Buggy. Let's get some zooming on this. These cards are... Alright. So we got Green Buggy. I'm not going to read through all the different information like cost, power, all that stuff. You can go ahead and read that. But he's from the East Blue and the Buggy Pirates. This character cannot be KO'd in battle by / attribute cards. That definitely makes sense with his Chop Chop Fruit. I love the little marks on the edge there. I love the neat art, nice artwork. Well, I love when these games do brand new artwork for these cards. All right, so then up next we have Kiwi and Mazu from Water 7 and the Frankie family. Yep, this is past where I've been. Their hair looks like giant squares. Interesting. Purple color, so interesting. We'll see more. Hope we'll see more about those guys are all about. We have Fasa from the Whitebeard Pirates, who has Blocker. After your opponent declares an attack, you may rest this card to make it the new target of the attack. And he has a Fire Sword. Very interesting. Up next, we have Jerry from CP6. So I've heard of CP9, and I think it's CP0. I don't know what CP6... I'm sure it's part of that organization, but I don't know if that's what the classification for that is. But it's kind of more of a generic, doesn't have any special attacks, but you always need some of them. We have an event card. We have Hull Dismantler / Hey, it's with our 2 girls we just got. So that's awesome. We get one of theirs. So they're cutting the armor off of a giant split. Main, Don, -1. You may return the specified number of Don cards from your field to your Don deck. If your leader has the Water 7 type, KO up to one of your opponent's characters at a cost of 2 or less. Nice. Next common, we have Usopp's Pirate Crew. Nice, the 3 little kids. East Blue, on play after 1 blue Usopp from your trash to your hand. Nice, get Usopp back. Now they have no power up here, so they're more or less going to be used for their special effect. Our last common is Haruda from the Whitebeard Pirates. Give up 1 rested Gon here. Give up to 1 rested Gon card to your leader or one of your characters. Nice, so just kind of boosting up your characters. Our first uncommon will be Butchie from the Black Cat Pirates. On play, KO up to one of your opponent's rested characters at the cost of 2 or less. I do really like these cards. They're just let you automatically destroy or get rid of cheaper cards. Because then it kind of forces you, it kind of gives your characters and your decks you almost have to have a power creep and play stronger and stronger cards. You can't try and just be oh, I'm just going to play, a ton of really small characters and try and swarm me. Because you have cards that you just come and be nope, get rid of them small characters. We don't like them. You want them to survive, they're going to need to be more powerful. Alright, we have our first yellow card. Charlotte Oven from Big Mom's Pirates. So I don't think in the last set, yellow and black hadn't been introduced yet in Paramount Wars. They come out later in the sets. So now you can also buy one of the structure decks that's black was Navy, and the Navy Marine cards, and yellow was Big Mom's Pirates. And then now they also have a new black and yellow one, which revolve around Luffy and Yamato. So we got 2 more decks now since the last booster packs came out. They'll work with these other cards, so that's really cool. When attacking, you may trash 1 card with a trigger from your hand. This character gains 3,000 power during this attack. During this battle. That's cool. Our other last uncommon is Zombie, or Zambi, Water 7, and the Frankie family. Blocker, and on play, Don -1. If your leader has the Water 7 type, draw a card. So yeah, Water 7 looks like you're going to gain bonuses for having a leader with that type, which makes sense. Now we introduce a new pirate crew type. Alright, so our first card, again, I'm not sure if this is just a foil or if it ends up being, or if it's a rare, just a rare. I guess we'll have to find out, but because it's a foil and a rare, so I don't know. But we have Strucing from the Big Mom Pirates. On play, you may trash one card with a trigger from your hand, K up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 1 or less. So cool. So the Water 7 are going to gain bonuses from having that Water 7 leader. Looks like Big Mom's Pirates are going to gain cards from trashing cards with trigger abilities. Very interesting. So our other rare is actually a super rare to start off. That's not actually a bad thing. We have Kaku from CP9. So that's I know CP9, but I hadn't heard of CP6 in particular. I believe he has the Animal Fruit Draft, if I remember right. I've seen some of these. You may play 2 cards with a type including CP from your trash to the bottom of your deck in any order. K up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 3 or less. Interesting. So you gotta recycle your CP. That's kind of neat though. So it's gonna work with the different CPs. It's kind of a cool idea. I also like that we had Usopp's Pirates and Buggy are both East Blue. So we get a play on that as well as kind of being like their other typings. Alright, so let's hop into pack number 2. We have another Fasa, so we'll skip over him. We have a Sham. We have Butchie's partner. On play, if your leader has East Blue type, rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 2 or less. And if you don't have Butchie in play, put up to 1 Butchie in your hand. Nice, you get to put him into play. That's pretty cool. We have some more East Blue stuff. We have Yosaku and Johnny, Zoro's partners or allies, who have the big thick swords. If you have 20 or less cards in your deck, this character gains 2,000 power. Nice. So if you're basically running out of cards, they get stronger. That's pretty cool. Our next card is we have Charlotte Praline. So I'm not sure who the Charlotte are, but there are a lot of groups. I'm not sure if that's just like, if that's all one big giant like family, kind of like we have Monkey D. Luffy. We have the monkeys. His name is obviously Luffy. Or if it's more like the D, which is like a group of random assorted people, all kind of not random, but different people connected by the letter D. Or if Charlotte is like a family, because she's obviously looks like she's some sort of a shark woman, and the other 2 people we've seen were like a big giant hulking man who had flaming hands and a tiny old pirate woman. So not really sure how that, maybe it's just what they call their pirate group then. But she's a merfolk, and the Sun Pirates, Sun Pirates I believe were what Jumby's crew, or Jimby. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Alright, we have another event card for the CP9. We don't have this person yet, but we have Soap Sheep. Give up to 2 of your opponent's characters minus 2 cost during this turn. This is something black cards like to do. And trigger your opponent trashes 1 card from their hand. Nice. Alright, then we have King Boom, Pirate, Big Mom Pirates, and Homies. So this just has a trigger ability. You may trash 1 card from the top or bottom of your life cards, play this card. And since Big Mom likes to get rid of trigger cards, essentially, is a great way to work with that. Then we have a stage. I always love getting stage cards. It's a little bit different. I also like how it's all brand new artwork. For the most part, I'm assuming almost all this is brand new, except for the event and stage cards. They're taken right from this manga. Wow, it's huge. The shipyard is even more amazing when you see it up close. They're making a giant galley. Who's that for? It's full of workmen. So the Galila Company, Water 7 and Galila, something that has to do with Frankie. You may rest the stage if your leader is Iceberg. Add up to 1 Don card from your Don deck and rest it. Oh, so you have to see who Iceberg is. Alright, our first uncommon, we have Boodle, sorry. From This would be Usopp's town, Syrup Village, right? Okay, on KO, you may trash up to one card from the top of your deck, and he has blocker. Awesome. Our next uncommon is Shirley, who's another merfolk. Blocker, and on play, look at the one card, up to one card from the top of you or your opponent's life cards placed at the bottom or top of their life decks. Cool. So you get peeking, it kind of goes over. It doesn't cost anyone cards, but you can mess up strategies. Alright, so for our next uncommon, we actually have our first leader. We have, oh, here we go, from the main pack art, Charlotte Katakuri. So there's him on the art. But there is a giant, like, polearm or spear. Here it looks like he's just punching. Looks like he has his hand up there, but so Big Mom's Pirates. Nice. We have a leader to go with our Big Mom's Pirates. When attacking, look at up to one card from the top of you or your opponent's life cards placed at the bottom of their life cards. This leader then gains 1,000 power during the battle. Okay, so very similar to the last one. We just gain extra power. Alright, so then we have our rare card. So it's like we are going to get 2 rares in every pack. So it's full. We have Spangam. Spagam? Not sure how you pronounce that. If your leader includes CP, look at 3 cards on the top of your deck. Reveal up to 1, the type including CP other than him, and add it to your hand and trash the rest. Nice. So they're going to look for more cards. And then our other rare is, also a foil as well, is Django from the Black Cat Pirates. Choose one. Set up to one of your East Blue leader type or character cards at a cost of 6 or less as active. Rest this character and up to one of your opponent's characters. Cool. So you just affect this team. And then we have another Don card. You just throw off to the side. Awesome. So we got 3 of the Black Cat Pirates. We got some more stuff. So we have Syrup Village. We're covering Water 7. We have CP9. We have Big Moms. We haven't really seen too much. Actually, green looks like... Green and blue have been Usopp. Like, blue's been Usopp. Green's been kind of like the villains of East Blue. Purple has been Water 7. Yellow is Big Mom. Black is CP9. And the last color then would have been red, which is so far been Whitebeard Pirates. So interesting. We'll see who we all get. Doesn't mean other people might not pop in there. But we have another good guy for the East Blue. We have Gaimon, or Gaimon. Stuck in the treasure chest. When you deal the damage to your opponent's life, you may trash 3 cards from the top of your deck. If you do, trash this character. Cool. At least it's optional, so you don't have to get rid of them if you don't want to. But these guys have a lot of stuff, but they don't have any cost. They just support characters. Alright, we have another Sham. We have a Cammy Merfolk. Nice. These extra merfolks are nice. They're going to probably have play some importance or keywords eventually if they don't already. We have Kuriel from the Whitebeard Pirates. This character cannot attack a leader on the turn in which it is played. This character gains Rush. Can attack on the turn in which it is played. Nice. Can't attack a leader, but he can definitely come in and do some extra damage. He has a bunch of guns. We have a Luffy card. Gum Gum Giant Gavel. So there is kicking Don Krieg. So that's also a interesting to note. That means we're very possibly we might get some of the Don Krieg pirates in here. Maybe in the green to go with the East Blue stuff, the Buggy and Black Hat pirates, as well as we're probably gonna get Luffy in here. Counting, you trash 1 card from your hand and up to one of your leaders to gain 4,000 power during this battle. Then you may trash top 2 cards of your deck. Interesting. Return up to 1 character that costs 4 or less to its owner's hand. Alright, next common we have another King Bomb. And we have another Galley Lock Company. And we have another event. We have Fiery Doll Whitebeard Pirates. This is probably that first guy we saw. Your leader gains 4,000 power during this turn. Trigger, get up to one of your opponent's leaders or character cards minus 1,000 during this turn. Cool. Alright, our uncommon is Sanji's Pilaf in event. So here we have Ying. Bettering I deserve tapping it is. I thought I was a gunner. A dead man for sure. Main, draw 2 cards. Activates effects main phase. Nice. So extra draw. Never hurts to have that. Oh yeah, so here we're going to get more East Blue guys. We're going to get Hachan, who unfortunately didn't make it into the live action. So if your leader has the East Blue type, play this card. Nice. Just comes out. Fishman, East Blue, and Arlong Pirates. Very cool. Our first rare is going to be Monkey D. Luffy. Water 7 and Straw Hats. Very interesting. So you get to work with both effects there. On play Dom -1, you may trash one character card with a cost of 5 from your hand. This character gains rush during this turn. Interesting. So you have to pay a little bit, but you can gain that rush so you can attack right away. Cool. Definitely cool. And there are other rares. We got another Django. Alright. Yeah, we're only 4 packs in, but you know, as we get further and further into this, we're going to get more. And I'm not going to show off the Don cards are the same in every pack unless we get one that's different. Alright, next pack up we have... Is it sticking? Nope. Thought it was sticking. We have Pearls. We have Krieg Pirates. We're just saying we probably going to get that. Of course, he has Blocker. He gets that. Then we have Mary. Designer of the Going Mary, of course. Definitely cool. You know, very generic car. Ooh, then we're going to get Helmepho. For the Navy, so we get another black card to kind of go with that. There's a lot of cards in this set that have 0 attack. On play, set the cost of one of your opponent's characters with no base effect to 0 during this turn. Nice. So you're going to get jumping and knock some people down. The Tooth Attack. Fishman, East Blue, Arlong Pirates. So Arlong when he rips off his teeth and he uses them weapons. You may rest one of your East Blue type characters. Pay up to one of your opponent's rested characters with a cost of 3 or less. Trigger, play up to one character with a cost of 4 or less, and a trigger from your hand. Nice. That's definitely cool. So it means we're hopefully getting Arlong as well. Alright, we have Speed Jill for Whitebeard Pirates. Yeah, I'm not as familiar with all these Whitebeard Pirates, but he's got like a spear and a little shield. Interesting. Usopp's Rubber Band of Doom. Counter, up to one of your leaders or characters gains 2,000 power during this battle. Then you may trash one card from the top of your deck. Trigger, you may draw one card and trash one card from the top of your deck. Nice. So there must be a reason to want to keep trashing your cards other than just an extra cost. There's someone that probably helps get stuff for them. Our last comment is Nero from CP9. Looks like probably maybe some sort of Takish character. Oh, is he the Panther? I bet you he's the Panther. So I think lots of CP9 are animal based. Our first uncommon is Tempest Kick Sky Slicer. So we just had him. That was our first rare, super rare card. We had right there, Kaku. And he turns into his draft form. That might not be the name of it, but that's what I'm gonna call it. KF one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 0, or your opponent's stages with a cost of 3 or less. Trigger, draw 2 cards. Next uncommon, we have Thatch from the Whitebeard Pirates. Active, main once per turn. This character gains 2,000 power during this turn. then trash this character at the end of the turn. And our next uncommon is Pipply Lulu from the Water 7 and the Gallylock Company. When attacking, if leader has a Gallylock Company type, add up to 1 Gone card from their Gone deck and rest it. Ooh, so you can basically get more resources. Very interesting. Our first rare 3,000 Worlds. Awesome. Is that when he's fighting Millhawk? Yes. Or Mihawk? Yep, because there's his swords breaking. He broke his 2 swords. Place up to... I love even the fact that he's looking at this art. You never really looked at it before. As you see literally the blood on his sword from him way back there. So somehow he ran through the sword and didn't get cut in half. Main, place for 1 character the cost of 5 or less at the bottom of its owner's deck. Trigger, place a character the cost of 3 or less at the bottom of the owner's deck. Nice. Very interesting because it's depicting him like doing a super attack, and he's actually the one that took the damage. Alright, so up next we have, this is freaking ridiculous. We have a leader card. We have Charlotte Lingling from 4 Emperors and Big Mom's Pirates. This is one of the special cards, I'm assuming, which said there was 4 of, or it's one of the 2 secret rares. I don't know because it's listed as a leader card. Or it's just an alt art card, because there are some of those. But yeah, it's all black and white. That's definitely cool. I'll have to look more into what this exactly is. But that is awesome. We got this really cool rare card. Don ×2 when attacking. Pay 2, you may rest specific number of Don cards. In your cost area, you may trash 1 card from your hand if you have 1 or less life. Add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life cards. Interesting. That's very cool. That's everyone. She's also very notable. She's a black and yellow character. So far, all of our Big Mom's Pirates have been yellow, but now we can use black as well. So it gives us a whole slew of new options. That's definitely cool. We only got a handful of duplicates so far. We're at, what, 5 packs in of 24, so that's not bad at all. Alright, I'm going to say that. First card we get to duplicate. Kiwi and Mazu. We have Namule, Fishman, and Whitebeard Pirate. He kind of looks like a punk shark. That's pretty cool. Not like punk like rocker punk, but more like he's like the guy that like, oh, this guy's a troublemaker. We're gonna have him join our team. We have another Cammy, another Fire Doll, another Usopp Pirate Crew. Out of the bag, Captain Kuro. You may rest one of your East Blue type characters. Set up to one of your Kuro cards as active. This is very interesting with these cards because they're like use your characters as resources, which is a really fun mechanic. Pay up to one of your opponent's rested characters at the cost of 3 or less. Ooh, nice. We got another stage. Enos Lobby from the World Government. There's a freaking huge hole in the ocean. What's up with this island? Shut up and walk. Active main, you may rest the stage. If your leader includes CP, give up to one of your opponent's characters -2 cost during this turn. Trigger, play this card. Nice, so you get it for free. And you can use this every turn to do that. Awesome. First uncommon, we have Patty. On play, if you have 20 or less cards in your deck, return up to 1 character the cost of 3 or less to its owner's hand. So this is that thing where a couple of them cards let you basically mill cards from your deck, and then it triggers these cards a lot quicker, so you don't have to wait in the game to use them. Next uncommon, we have Chew. I did not actually realize that was his name. That's actually kind of funny. Fishman, East Blue, and Arlong Pirates. On play, pay up to one of your opponent's rested characters to the cost of 4 or less. Trigger, play this card. Our next uncommon, so these leaders are for the most part going to land in the uncommon slot. I bet it's half uncommon, half rare. Probably like some of the uncommons are like the single color, and the rare ones are probably dual color. But we have Portagas the Ace from the Whitebeard Pirates. Nice. So that's our technically our third leader. So now I can play 3 of the colors with this deck. or such a cards. When this leader attacks or is attacked, you may trash any number of event or stage cards from your hand. This leader gains 1,000 power during the battle for every card trashed. Nice, so burn your cards to do more damage. Pretty sweet. Alright, our first rare, we have another Charlotte card. We have Charlotte Pudding, who is using some sort of film attack. She has a third eye, and there's a weird creepy blue thing over her shoulder. On play, look at the top 4 cards. Look at 4 cards on the top of your deck. Reveal up to 1 Sanji or Big Mom's Pirates cards other than Charlotte Pudding and add it to your hand. Then place the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. Interesting. So he gets Sanji. And then our last one is just another regular rare, but it is Rob Lucci. Maybe he's the Panther I'm thinking of. His bird, I believe his bird's name is Hattori, has a tie. When attacking, Dom -1. Rest up going to your opponent's character the cost of 5 or less. 7, Water 7, and Galley Law Company. Nice. Alright, next pack. Another Helmeppo, Yosaki and Johnny, and a new one. We have, well, when we get odd like this, the Minarinosaurus. Yeah. One of the impelled down jailer beasts. That's cool. On KO, if your leader has impelled down type, draw 2 cards and trash 1 for them. So I like these because even when it's like purple's been Water 7, the Galley Law Company, this harkens back, hey, you get older stuff, older sets, this kind of works with them. Kind of the same thing like when you get Luffy, he still has Straw Hat Pirates. Or we have, even though we have a bunch of the East Blue characters, they have our own Pirates, Fishman, Buggy's crew. Kind of makes them useful so they can tie back into the characters from the other sets as well. Alright, up next we have Charlotte Gillett, who has Blocker, another Big Mom's Pirates. We have Cordy, who's just part of the world government. On play, look at 5 cards on the top of your deck and trash up to 2 cards, then push the rest to the bottom of your deck in any order. These guys, I think, are just trying to help you find cards you really need. Alright, Usopp from Revenge of Doom. Out of the bag. First uncommon, we have Idol or Idio from Odyssey. So this isn't all caps. I wonder if Odyssey was one of the movies, because they did the same thing with the film one. When attacking, your opponent cannot activate a blocker of the character that has 2,000 or less power during this battle. Nice, so basically he can avoid small blockers. That's pretty cool. Alright, then this is cool. So we have another Kaku, but this one's in purple with Water 7 and the Galley Law Company. Don -1. This character gains banished during this battle. When this card deals damage, target character is trashed without activating its trigger. Nice. So you can just stop people straight up. Our last uncommon, we have Nami. Love it. So she's a leader. We have East Blue, so now we have another leader card. When your deck is reduced to 0, you win the game. Oh. Instead of losing according to the rules. I've been wondering, all these cards saying that, oh, they keep letting you discard and discard. I'm like, I bet you're going to be some effect that works with that. There we go. When this leader attack deals damage to your opponent's life, you may trash 1 card from the top of your deck. Oh, that's utterly ridiculous. Just a sec, I have to look at this. So we have cards like this, 20 or less cards in your deck. That gains bonuses, so as you're getting rid of more and more cards, they're just going to get better. But we also had, like, Gum Gum Giant Gabble. You may trash 1 card per night up. Your leader gains 4,000. You may trash 2 cards from the top of your deck. So that's going to empty your deck even quicker. I know we had another one that was really cool like that. Bodil has trash 1 card from the top of your deck on KO, so you block with them. Yeah, so that's kind of a neat mechanic. That these guys gain. They gain, either you gain bonuses from having less cards, and when you run out, you can win if you have Nami. That's pretty cool. Alright, so then we have, our first rare, we have Sanji, the Vinsmoke family. So this is neat, because it's one of the few times he's not listed as one of Straw Hat crew. Neither is Nami, now that I think about it. She's just East Blue. Because I think this is supposed to potentially be her taking place before she joined the crew. Because she wouldn't have joined it until after Arlong Park, officially. When attacking, you may add one card from the top or bottom of your life deck, from the top or bottom of your life cards to your hand. Add up to one card from the top of your deck to your life cards. To add up to one card from the top or bottom of your life. Interesting. So you're basically swapping cards. So you're adding one card from the top or bottom of your life deck, which if you have ways to move stuff around, you can kind of stack that for yourself. But then you add one card from the top of your deck to the top of your life cards. So you're not losing any life out of it. I don't know what moment this is, but this is Sanji. It looks like he's about to cry, which makes me feel bad. Oh, here we go. 6 King Pistols. This is yeah, this is Rob Lucy, which is, I thought he was the Panther. He's the Jaguar. So that's him right there. That's his card. I was all matching these guys up. What's also interesting, because that one was purple, this one's black. So we have one, we're going to get a version of him in CP9 at some point. Counter, you may trash one card from your hand up to one of your leader or character cards gains 3,000 power for this battle. Trigger, draw one card, gain up to one of your opponent's characters at the cost of 1 or less. So basically picking on the weak guys. Interesting. Alright, what do we got up next? We have Tilestone, 7, Water 7, and Galilok Company. If your leader has a Galilok Company type, add up to one Don card from your Don deck and rest it. So you know we're going to get at least one leader from that group. Interesting. We have Jabra from the CP9. 7,000, so high cost but basic card. Another Daemon, another Pearl. Charlotte Opera, Big Mom's Pirates. Interesting. So you have another one. There's a lot of these Charlotte characters. Corgi. Hull Dismantler / Uncommon. We have another Agito. Sanji's Pilaf. And we have a new one. We have Napoleon. From Big Mom's Pirates and the Homies. This is our second Homies. You may rest this character up to one of your Charlotte Lilling cards, gets 1,000 power till the start of your next turn. Neat, because we did have one of her cards as well. So that was our boss card. Trigger, play this card. That's neat. So her hat gives her extra bonuses. Our first rare is brand new from the Navy. I like there some of the black cards are Navy, some are World Government. Kind of neat. It's sort of in the same vein, but just slightly different. On play, look at the top 3 cards. Look at the 3 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal up to one Navy card other than him. Add it to your hand, then trash the rest. Interesting to sacrifice your guys to get who you need. Alright, then our last card is we have another super rare. This is awesome. This is a special version. Wanted, Dead or Alive, a Kaido card, 4 Emperors, Animal King Pirates. This also has SP in front of it, so this, I bet you, is one of them 4 special cards. So he is purple. Did that other one have... Yes, the other one didn't have that listed on there, so she might have just been an alt art card. Very interesting. We got 2 really cool cards in here. That's actually a neat, it's like a wanted poster. Play Don, -5. Kept one of your opponent's characters at the cost of 6 or less. This character gains Rush. Very cool. Very, very cool card. We're not even halfway through this box yet. what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I said, yeah, we probably won't get through half of them in the first video, but we're getting lots of really cool stuff. I really hope we get neat Don cards. I did in the last box. Alright, our next pack is we have Kumadori. Very interesting attack to this hair from CP9. Another Pearl. Another Impel Down Beast, the Minnow Zebra, like Minotaurs, but they're supposed to be other creatures. Banish, and on KO when your leader has the Impel Down type, after one Don card from your Don deck and rest it. Ooh, are we gonna get Magellan? That'd be pretty cool. Charlotte Chiffing. You may trash one card from the top or bottom of your life cards, after one card from the top or bottom of your deck to your life deck. Kind of like just cycle with those cards. Bobbin the Disposer. Yeah, he doesn't look creepy at all. But he's one of the few mommed pirates. It's not a Charlotte type. Enos Lobby. Ooh, we get the event for Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt from Emperor 4 and Big Mom Pirates. Charlotte Lingling. You may trash one card from the top of your life cards. Take up to one of your opponent's characters at a cost of 5 or less. Nice, so sacrificing a life card, but you get rid of a big character. On trigger, take up one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less. Nice. First uncommon, another Patty. Then we have a Virgo. Navy and Don Quixote Pirates. This is our first Don Quixote Pirates in this set. This character cannot be KO'd in battle. Interesting. He is purple. Very interesting. Then we have Buggy from Buggy's Pirates. So our first card we drew was Buggy, but he was a green one with these blues. So I like to know we got a red one too. Kind of probably just sync in with the Whitebeard Pirates in a sense. This character cannot be KO'd in battle by / attribute cards. On play, look at the 5 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 red event, add it to your hand, then place the rest of your bottom of your deck in any order. Nice. Our first rare, we're going to get Kaya from East Blue. On play, draw up to 2 cards and trash 2 cards from your hand. Nice. So you're going to take cards from your deck, but you're going to just kind of replace them out. Of course, she's on Syrup Island, which is the Usopp part. Then we have another one. We have another super rare. We have Charlotte Lingling from 4 Emperors, Big Mom's Pirates. We get a playable version of her. Which is these cloud guys. So I'm not really sure what her whole ability is. But there's like this umbrella one, there's this rain cloud one, and I know she has these cloud things that help her out. If your leader has a Big Mom Pirate type, add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life cards. Then trash up to 1 card from the top of your opponent's life cards. Nice. So we got another super rare. We got a bunch of the super rares so far. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're on pack number 9. I think we'll try and get to 12, which is halfway through. 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to grab out 3 more, have them set aside. We'll go through 12, then we'll stop and I'll kind of check to see what we have, and we'll then we'll go to part 2 of the video. Alright, so we're probably going to start getting a bunch more duplicates of all the commons. I mean, there are 45 of them, so I don't know if we've seen 45 different common characters. We've probably seen at least 30 of them. We have Momu from Animal in the East Blue. The big cowfish from Arlong Park. Gum Gum Gabble. Haruka. Bobbin the Dispenser. Our first uncommon is Hachang. We have a brand new one. We have Wazy from CP7. So we have CP6 and 7 so far. On play, you may trash 1 card from their hand. If your leader's type includes CP, take up to 1 of your opponent's characters at a cost of 1 or less. Another zombie or Zambi. Our first rare is we get Dean. On play, if your leader has these blue type, rest up to 2 of your opponent's characters at a cost of 4 or less. From Don Creed's Pirates. Nice. And And our other rare is the Flame Emperor. So this is this Whitebeard Pirates. This is Ace. Who's he fighting though? I'm not 1000%. If your leader is Portuguese the Ace, K up to one of your opponent's characters with 8,000 power or less, and your leader gains double attack and 3,000. This is kind of neat because a lot of these events obviously have pictures of the characters to represent their attacks, but most of them don't specify the characters. They're just kind of like, yeah, do whatever. These ones that do specify a specific character being needed are generally even more powerful. KO up to, this card deals 2 damage. KO up to one of your opponent's characters is 6,000 power or less. Very, very nice. Plus, it's just really cool artwork. Alright, another Jabra. We have a Ginzo from Syrup Island. Not Syrup Island. Coco Village. Minami. Tilestone. Charlotte Praline. Another Nero. Another Charlotte Opera. Giant Gum Gabble. And Soap Sheep. Uncommons, we have another Shirley. Alright, we have a brand new one here. We have 1-2 Django. Black Cat Pirates. When I say 1-2 Django, you will fall sound asleep. Ready? 1-2 Django. Now that's strange. Now it's interesting because it is like the D in Django, but then the card spells like the J's. I wonder why they changed that. He always ends up falling for his own hypnotisms. Rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 1 or less. Then, up to one of your characters gains 1,000 power during this turn. Trigger, rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less. Nice. Alright, so our rares, we're going to get another Robin Lucy. And then we have Khalifa, or Khalifa? From CP9. On play, drop the 2 cards and trash 2 cards from your hand. Then give one of your opponent characters -2 cost during this turn. You draw cards, trash cards, replace themselves, and then one of your opponents gets weaker. Then you can use your abilities to take that out. The Navy, who's also in black, really likes to have low cost cards. Alright, 2 more packs for this video. And then we will pause and see where we're at. Elvita from East Blue Pirates. I wonder if we're going to get a blue version of Kobe then. Very interesting. This is her very early on. Namuel, Mary, Mino Zebra. There's at least one more of these guys. Unless we had one in a previous set and they're calling them that. Alright, our common, we have Tropical Torment. Another one from that fire guy. This oven's heat powers are at work. So he has heat versus Ace having flame. Interesting. If your opponent has 4 or more life cards, trash up to 1 card from the top of your opponent's life cards. Activate this card's main effect. Nice. Common. And our first uncommon, we're going to get Karin, or Karen, who's also a part of the the Barky ship. So we haven't gotten a lot of the Straw Hat characters in this set. We got that one Luffy, and we got that one Sanji, who Sanji wasn't even part of that, and Luffy was in the purple set. So we haven't got any of the other East Blue characters other than Nami. Blocker, your opponent's turret, if you have 20 or less cards in your deck, this character gains plus 3,000 power. We have another Odyssey. We have Lim. Blocker, on your opponent's turn. When this character is KO, give up to one of your opponent's leaders or characters -2,000 power during this turn. Our last uncommon is Iruku's Sovereignty. So is that Charlotte Lindling stabbing someone with her sword hat while riding a cloud? So you chopped off that guy's entire face. Very interesting. Yeah, 4 Emperor's Big Mom, so must be her attack. Counter, up to one of your leader or character cards gains 5,000 power during its turn. Trigger. You may trash 2 cards from your hand, add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life cards. Alright, our first rare, we have another Flame Emperor, and our second rare is another super rare. We have Charlotte Prospero. He has some arrows, bow and arrow, and he uses pings, looks like. Maybe that's, or those are lollipops, maybe, because that's candy. I am not for sure. The top 3 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 Big Mom Pirate type and add it to your hand, then place the rest of the bottom of your deck in any order. You may trash 1 card in your hand to play this card. Nice. Pretty cool. Definitely neat artwork as well. Alright. So now I'm really excited now to get this Big Mom starter deck to go with this, so I can see how well these cards work with that. It's kind of a neat idea. Alright, last pack of this video. Kumadori, Charlotte Parling, Curl, Buggy, Thunderbolt, Speedkill. A brand new card we have, Chimney and Gumby from Animal and Water 7. Who just have blocker. Very interesting. I thought they were in a bobsled at first, going like downwards, and I realized it's just a tilted building. Ooh, this is fun. Uncommon. We have Crossfire. Yeah, so this is, looks like he's fighting Blackbeard. I'm guessing that's who he's fighting. Main counter, if your leader's type includes Whitebeard Pirates, give up to 1 of your opponent's characters minus 4,000 power during this turn. Cool. Our next one is we have Kurobi, who's the Karate Man from Arlong Park. Arlong Pirates, East Blue, and Fishman. So we're still waiting for... no, we have. I think we've had all 3 of the main ones. Chu and Hachan. So yeah, we got the main. We just don't have an Arlong yet. On play, if your leader has East Blue type, rest up to 1 of your opponent's characters. Trigger, play this card. Our next uncommon is Rob Lucy. So nice, we have a leader. So I think now we have a leader in every color. We'll double check on that. Once per turn, you may trash 2 cards from your hand. When your opponent's character is KO'd, set this leader as active. Nice. So you can keep. You only use it once per turn, but you can be ready to do stuff. Definitely cool. Alright, then we have another Kaya, and our last one is Charlotte Smoothie. We are not running out of Charlotte cards anytime soon, apparently. When attacking, they add up to 1 card from the top or bottom of your life cards to your hand. This character gains 2,000 during this battle. Trigger, you may trash 1 card from your hand to play this card. Alright, so that's what we have for part 1. That should be 12 packs. It's half the box. I will go through, kind of count up to see what we have, what we're missing. And then come back to watch part 2 to see the rest. Hopefully we'll get a bunch more cards. But I said I won't reread through all of them. So any commons, uncommons, rares I have, we'll skip through. And once I start running out of commons and uncommons, which probably will happen sooner than later, we'll just start skipping right to the rarer cards. So as we get down to the less and less packs, we'll just be putting out probably just the rare cards. Alright, see you guys in part 2. Bye.